Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are taking a look at His Dark Materials Season 1, Episode 3,
The Spies.
Now, before we get started, we would like to thank everybody who watched our first 2 episode reactions last week.
Yes.
Now, don't get used to that, we're not doing 2 episodes a week.
And we only did it only because we finally found a way to get the episode so then we could watch it ahead of time, kind of. It's kind of.
We've already brought this up, our recordings are on Sundays. They air this on HBO on Mondays, so it kind of like... Ooh.
There's a little leeway, especially when it's being shown also in the UK.
But luckily, thanks to the BBC, they showed it a day prior for us. So
yeah, so luckily we're able to get it, so then that's why we wanted to do 2 episodes, so then we can get those first 2 out of the way for you guys. But now, we're on a 1 episode basis, pretty much week by week, with a total of 8 episodes for the season. So, anyways,
yes.
And again, I'm working on the volume issue, so bear with me. I'm doing the best I can so you guys can hear us, hear that, but still have a good solid reaction.
So previously on His Dark Materials, we found out some big things.
Oh, yeah.
One of the members of Magistrate investigating like this whole rebellion, Azrael is pretty much not really rebellion, but finding the truth. We find out he actually has he has a crack in the universe, I guess you can say, into our world.
Was it at Oxford, pretty much? At the school itself.
Near the school, into our world, where he's trying to locate the man Azrael claimed to have found the head of when he was in the North.
And they're stating, from the sound of it, he's saying that this wasn't the head of the guy that pretty much, supposedly, they thought it was.
Meanwhile, the Egyptians are hot on the trail of where the gobblers took the kids, though they seem to be one step behind, because we find out the magistrate always consistently moves the kids.
They're always having them moved because they know people's on their trail. The group is on their trail, so they have to keep moving them constantly.
Meanwhile, Lyra and Pan find out about a little bit more about Miss Coultier, pretty much. And that not only does she know who Azrael is, but telling Lyra that he's not your uncle, he's your father.
Yeah, that's the big drop right there, where it's like it's not your uncle but your father. Which we kind of figure it's like he's always doing his adventuring, so he made himself more like an uncle to where he doesn't have too much responsibility as a father. That's
our guess.
That's our general guess in mind.
But the way she responded to this news, it feels like there was something there between them.
There was a connection where she was right, where he was always moving from woman to woman, and she was one of them.
Or, it could be a fact that, while he wanted to focus more on the other universe, she wanted to focus more on how to use dust.
Exactly.
The energy that exudes us when we're older with our familiar.
Yeah,
with their demons, pretty much.
Exactly.
And we know she doesn't work for the magistrate. She isn't part of the magistrate.
Yeah.
She has this weird, uneasy alliance with them because of her research into dust.
Yes.
But the biggest thing we find out, thanks to Exposition Lady, is that she's the one running the gobblers.
She's the one who's in charge of gobblers. She's the one collecting the children.
Even now, knowing full well about where Rogers is and not telling Lyra.
Exactly.
So because of all this, and Exposition Lady, whose real name is Adelia.
Thanks for one of our commenters letting us know.
Yes, special thanks for our commenters for bringing that up. But thanks to that, she decides to escape, pretty much, run away. And just when things look like she's about to rest, the mysterious fox
with the whistle and stuff like that
shows up. The one that supposedly has been...
Is the one that's been taking the children.
The gobblers, gobblers has been taking children, and that's where we end, her getting taken.
And that's where this episode comes in, and we noticed the title is The Spies, and I kind of guessed it yesterday, which was maybe that's just a spy trying to find a way to find them, so they have to pose as one of them, maybe. And maybe they just so happen to, grab Lyra at that moment. Or
they could be using a kid. Because remember, kids can change the form of their demons before they reach a certain level of age of maturity.
That too, pretty much. Maybe they're using one of the kids to have theirs turn into the fox, pretty much, That's one of the possible theories. We don't know yet.
Those based off the research they did figure out.
Yeah, so we're getting there pretty much step by step. So in this episode, we'll have to see. It's titled The Spies, so maybe like we just stated, pretty much maybe there's secret spies that Egyptians have, or maybe another group has, whereas like they're slowly spying on them, pretty much trying to spy, trying to figure out what's going on, trying to find that hidden thing. And even the guy who's investigating our world, it shows that he has a connection with somebody else from our world.
Yeah, that's why I did bring that up.
Yeah, he's looking into trying to find the actual guy who supposedly his head that is. Since it said, though, that's not the guy. So it seems like maybe he's possibly still alive, but in this world, we don't know.
Yeah, so let's dive right into this.
Yes, for His Dark Materials Season 1, Episode 3, called The Spies. So, here we go.
Oh! Jesus Christ, you guys failing childcare services. Oh no!
They're helping.
The
Egyptians found them. Or at least found one of them, found...
So, yeah.
Yeah, they found
Egyptians.
them. That means whatever the resources they had, they were able to find one of them that already kidnapped one of them.
I think they figured they have to have some unique, like,
way of doing it.
Or a way of doing it. Yeah!
Yeah, alright. The kid. Lyra?
Oh.
Because remember, they know
that's
some
right,
Egyptians.
they know each other.
They know some of the Egyptians, remember?
Yeah.
Because they knew pretty much, what's his name? Will. Pretty much. The first kid that got kidnapped in the first episode.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's Darth Vader music. Dan 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 dan. Oh, she thinks she went back to
went back to Oxford. Why would she do that? She's not that idiotic.
I don't think the gobblers that Kong knew who she was
at the time.
These books are for those who read alethiometers.
Yeah.
The only alethiometers in use are sanctioned by the magisterium.
God damn it, why don't you give Lyra one? Shit.
Of there being an alethiometer at Jordan College.
I wish somebody would just call it Golden Compass. I can't keep on saying alethiometers.
Now I see why they called it the movie The Golden Compass. So funny.
Alethiometer!
It's like, huh? What the hell is that?
It has stopped.
Yeah, something's better than nothing.
Start beating them.
Start.
Yeah, she found out that.
I will give you that.
Especially now she knows who runs it.
Yeah.
She can give them information.
The girl.
She can give them the information so they can start following her, Ruth.
Yeah, she has new information.
That will help them, at least knowing who the real leader of them is.
Important to us.
Is this because of my father? Because he's Lord Asriel?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, you fucking.
Your father was good to us. He has always respected our way of life. But you are special on your
Yeah, respect for them.
Why?
To answer.
What if his
I can't ask you
mom
to trust
was
us,
Egyptian? That's how come.
I can only hope we'll
Maybe.
Maybe that's how come they have so much respect.
Find the missing children. So,
death in its final form, it will reveal what kind of person you really are.
Oh, okay.
I would
Suppose you
imagine
don't like the shape.
it would be a snow leopard like her father's.
Maybe.
Well, that would mean discontented.
Definitely not butterfly.
Like to have a lion.
Definitely not butterfly.
So that's interesting. I like that concept. To turn into whatever your
No,
personality
not change.
fits.
Soften X.
If it wasn't to hurt them.
It's the experiment on them for some reason, which
I think they don't know what they're doing to the kid. They're just told, they're just paid to get them. That's it.
I know, as one of the commenters told us, the whole dust thing is very important. Like,
So it's a matter of just paying attention to any little detail when it comes to dust.
yeah.
John Parry, 49th Commando.
Oh my God!
Marine and explorer presumed dead around.
It's fucking that actor.
It's Moriarty from Sherlock.
Government funded science expedition, environmental thing. He'd done a couple of gigs for that.
Which means he's very
Prior to
important
that,
to this
he'd
story.
Yeah.
14 years in the Royal Marines.
Wow.
He was born here, in my world.
What?
Charles, he didn't travel from your world to mine. He travelled from my world to yours. When you cross,
Where precisely did he disappear?
look, this stuff is well locked up. Somebody didn't want just anybody poking about.
Maybe like
But you're good. And you found out anyway.
as soon as you get over there,
Maybe.
the world
The
feels
wor- the
like
longer-
the
the
world
longer
feels
you're
like
there.
the world feels like there's an imbalance
Alaska.
Yeah.
and gives the person the demon.
Brooks Range.
Great actor too. So I think what it is, he knows that person pretty much. He has a
Wait.
connection. I think he has a connection to that person. That's why when he asked them, "Is this for you or the person you work for?" And that's when he's like, "This is for you." So I think this is something he knows that an old friend or something.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I am so bored of being told that!
I love this. This is the third episode. She's like, I'm already sick and tired of this shit. Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. See, I understand secrets, but come on, this is going too far now.
It's like literally going too far.
No, Lyra.
The shame of it all. It's why she's like she is. She was a pariah for years. And they stripped all money, land and property from Azrael. You, the law placed in a nunnery. But in the Great Flood, Azrael stole you away.
So,
Took you to
wait, so Miss Coulter is her mom?
That's what it sounds like.
I have to rewatch this, because...
That's all there is.
No, it is because remember they stated that he fell in love with somebody.
So so her father fell in love
Manage it now.
with a woman who was already married.
Yeah.
The husband found out about her being born and wanted to kill her, pretty much. Because that's how this world works. And that's how this world works. So
It's like Lyra's now got to know that she could trust him because of this here.
yeah.
Knowing for a fact, pretty much, they are willing to fight to get their children back.
Yeah.
Taking that risk of getting caught. Like they know when you get caught, we're screwed.
Yeah.
They shall definitely know the Egyptians have it.
And she's already like
Suspicious of them as it is.
It went blank. Then make your mind go blank again.
When you're not
You
really
should be doing
thinking.
that.
When you're not thinking of anything.
oh.
Wow. It's really working.
Okay.
It's like when your mind is clear, it'll tell you the truth. It's more focused.
Still can't translate it for shit.
I know I
right
still can't
now.
translate it, but
Yeah.
oh shit. Because even then, even at nighttime, you sure she's not there? Even if she's asleep or something, you know?
She was already up sending those weird scarab things out.
Yeah, you think that you would go during the day when maybe she's out on business or wait for her to go out during the day.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn, she wrecked that fucking room. Oh, this is the same path
This
that...
question is, oh shit.
She has a fucking gun! Oh no.
To escape me.
God damn, fuck, she went to the school of Dirty Harry for guns. Run. Run, kid, run. Come on. Dude!
Really? Again. They don't...
What the fuck?
That's not how she was attacking, just like a monkey, right?
I asked.
I have this weird theory. Let me see if you agree with me. What if
There's no way out of here.
the demon's in the human and the human's in the demon?
This is just you.
What if she found a way to do that? Being able to switch between demon and human.
Idea how much.
I betrayed my family for no one.
No! No. And wasn't he like the son of the head Egyptian?
I think so. And that's why if you think the monkey slips up every now and then, and that's actually her in the monkey, and that's why maybe the monkey doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Theories.
You or Joe Farrell put anything in Tony's head.
Blame in which you can find your answer.
Ah.
Can you help us now? With Tony?
No, sadly not. Reading it takes years of study.
Yeah, we saw how thick that fucking book was.
And again, like he said, each symbol means so many multiple things. How to use it.
Yeah. So adjusting the dials will help you figure out the truth of
It's like
something.
you're giving it the question, and from there it gives you the answer, or the truth of the answer.
Yeah.
Behind for hard work.
The hard work.
Oh shit.
That's the answer that's gonna give you.
Wow.
What is it? What is it?
I'm trying to think.
An hourglass.
An hourglass.
With a skull on top of it.
Death.
Death.
So that means...
Somebody's fate. It's fate.
It's fate. Somebody's. They know that
Somebody met their fate.
Somebody already met their fate.
Yeah! Get him, Pam!
No,
The
no.
other one!
Get the other one. Shit.
Hold it!
Fuck. Because even if one of them gets back.
Where's Benjamin?
She was right. The compass told her the truth.
Right there. That's
Met
why he's
his
looking
fate.
at her going,
Figure it
you
out.
figured it out. And I think that's what makes her so special, too.
But I get why he says there's multiple translations.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, it could mean different people you're thinking about.
So, I got more information about who Mrs. Coultier is, pretty much.
She is mom.
Last episode, found out Azrael, father. Now we find out in this episode, Miss Coultier is the mother,
Yeah.
pretty much. So from what we got from it, pretty much, is that they had an affair, pretty much. Yeah, I guess her husband was into politics and stuff like that.
Mhm.
They had an affair. The father found out, I guess, about the daughter, pretty much, and tried to go get her killed, stuff like that. And like they said, during the Great Flood is when he was able to kidnap Lyra and get her safely away from. I guess they got into a fight, and I guess the politician, lost, and he was able to grab her during the flood and get her out of there.
Yeah.
So, and from the sound of it, I don't know. It sounded like they stated that when he delivered the baby, she also had the alethiometer with her at the same time.
Yeah, they said Lyra when Lyra's father dropped her off.
She had the alethiometer.
He gave the head of Oxford the alethiometer as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's just like more information. I kind of figured it was going that route, just the way, because at first I was sitting there going, either she was, like you said, she was either a former lover, or that's, maybe that is her actual mother. And that solves the case here. It's like, okay, it's actual mother. That's what's going on here. So,
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And
One of
then-
the interesting things was how, Mrs. Coulter attacked the kid.
Oh my god, just
Pretty much.
the way she was moving, her movements pretty much were like as if of a monkey.
So, I'm in this weird thing where maybe she learned how to, copy and paste her demon's abilities to herself.
Maybe.
Maybe she knows how to switch,
Thoughts, maybe, or
the personalities with the monkey at times.
Yeah.
Because
With her
sometimes she's happy and pleasant while the monkey is mad, angry, and other times it's vice versa, pretty much.
There's more to it, pretty much, especially dealing with the children being kidnapped. There's more to it, and it's whatever she's working on doing that she's doing it to, I guess, herself with her demon, especially with the whole how far she could be apart from her demon.
Yeah.
From that, I think it was from last episode, where she realized, how you so far apart from your demon.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, the other guy finds out that the guy he's looking for was born on our world.
He was born in our world, but traveled to our world.
And somehow has a demon.
Does have a demon. That's why they're like, that's impossible. Because he wouldn't have a demon. You know, he wouldn't have a demon while he's here.
So now the guy's looking for the guy's family now to see if he can find connection.
And it's somebody that he knows, because even that's what I said. The guy he's working with even asked him, going, "Are you doing this for yourself or the magic, you know, or whoever you're working for?"
Yeah.
And that's when he put it to. He's like, "You're doing this for yourself." So that means this guy has some type of special relationship, whether it's a close, you know, a former best friend of the family, something. He has some type of connection with this other guy. That's why he's doing this investigating himself. And you already can tell the magistrate does not like what Mrs. Coulter did at Oxford. They're like, "What did you do? What did she do?"
Yeah.
You know, it's like she made a mess of things over there, and she shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and it was fucked up on Lyra's part not to bring up. Oh yeah, that's right. The monkey travels in the vents. You know, she didn't bring that part.
I think that's the part she did not bring up. Going, be careful, watch out for. She should have been like, you know, you should have look out for the vents. Look at the vents, pretty much. But to me, it's the type of thing where it's like, go during the day, or at least, even if you're sneak out, watch. You know, keep a lookout. So whenever she's gone, then you go up.
And on top of everything, now we see why Lyra is kind of special. Why people, you know, this prophecy
Like, what
about
makes you
her
so special? What makes you so?
She can read the golden compass without studying it.
Yeah, she's a natural with the alethiometer.
Yeah.
She's a born natural. Well, some people have to study it to learn how to use it. She's a natural with it.
She pieced together, and that's why she figured out that Ben was dead, because it landed on the skull with the hour.
And that's where, for the other guy, pretty much, I keep forgetting his name, but he, you know, that's why he even told the head guy, the king of the West, pretty much, going, she can read it. She has that. She has the gift of reading it. And that's what it's like. That's impossible.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's where they're. It's like we need to use her as our advantage to help us find these kids.
So we're already assuming our next episode is pretty much our first look at the North.
At the North, pretty much. What's going on up north?
Most likely, we're probably going to see some polar bear action. We're gonna get the debut of Lin-Manuel Miranda's
character, pretty much. So it sounds like that's what we're gonna get.
Who did Daniel Craig play in the?
He played Azrael. I think he played. Let me double check. But I don't know. I think he played. I think he played that role. Let me double check here.
Yeah.
You can continue talking. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it definitely seems like, you know, with the revelation that who Mrs. Coulter really is to Lyra, it's one of those things where, like, now she just has some serious trust issues with everybody in general, you know?
Yeah.
Just like, you know, she thought her father was her uncle, but her uncle's really her father. Mm-hmm. You know, she didn't know next to the name of her mom, and now she knows the crazy lady she was staying with for a few days is her mom.
Exactly.
And it does seem like, my original philosophy I still believe is true. They had differing philosophies, pretty much. Yeah. While her father believed this should be, you know, wanted to find out more about the truth of the other world, the other side, discovery about what they're hiding, Mrs. Coulter was more concerned about dust, pretty much, and what the advantages of knowing what dust exactly does can help for herself, but maybe the magistrate as well. Hence why I think that's why they have that uneasy alliance. You help me with my research, I help you with your, you know, I help you figure out more about dust. In the end, we both win. You know,
exactly.
Against anybody who opposes the magistrate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I thought this was a good episode. I'm glad they didn't stretch out the fact about who Mrs. Coulter really was to her. Definitely some more truths about that. I did like that aspect. You know, we can trust Egyptians. All they want is their kid. All they really want, except for that one guy, is like all they want is their kids back. Yeah. You know, that's really it. You know, they just want them back. And they were and luckily they were just fortunate enough to find the one gobbler van, pretty much, that had Lyra in it. So I don't know if that screams destiny or not, but goddamn, that was pure timing.
No, I know. Was it Lin-Manuel's character in the movie was played by Sam Elliott.
Fucking Sam Elliott? God damn.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
Sam, my mustache speaks for itself, Elliott. Okay, no, and like, No,
Daniel Craig played Azrael, Lord Azrael.
Oh, okay, so yeah, we were right. You were right about that originally.
Yeah.
But now, like, the question is, this guy, this person who went to the other side apparently had a demon. Like I said, I think it's one of those things where the demon eventually came with him since he stayed there long enough, because the world felt out of balance pretty much, because everybody in that world has their own demons whether they like to or not. So when the guy went there, found a way there, it eventually manifested to the bird pretty much he had. It was the condor he had.
Exactly.
So I'm curious to see where they go with that. I'm definitely more curious. I'm definitely more curious side story wise on that pretty much and what pertains to, because like I said, it's being played by definitely Andrew Scott, the guy who played Moriarty in Sherlock. So like, there's definitely a lot more to his story than meets the eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, good episode overall though.
Yeah, it is. It's a really solid good episode. Yeah, it stood out pretty much. No, this episode did stand out. It gave us, again, as always, like shows, like these good of a shows, is that they answer some of our questions, but give us more questions of what's going on, what's going to happen, the connections and things like that. I gotta start memorizing these damn names. There's so many characters, you gotta remember these names. But no, yeah, it's getting good pretty much. It really is pretty much is good pretty much. And Mrs. Coulter pretty much, again, there's so many questions about her character. It's like now we know a little bit more, but it seems like there's so much still hidden about her character. Yeah. Maybe maybe things have changed since she pretty much since
because
the whole thing.
Because the mystery's still growing on her connection with her demon. Like even the guy wonders why it's a monkey as well.
It's like why a monkey? But even there, that's another thing too, which I like, is like they take the form of whatever. In a way, your personality is, or however you want to be, the type of person you want to be.
Yeah, so that's why the guy's so baffled that it's a monkey.
It's a monkey. So that's another question there, which again feels like there's more questions about her character and her past that has been pretty much it's been altered somehow, or not altered, but what I mean is that has changed probably since she pretty much lost Lyra, pretty much since Lyra was taken away from her. It feels like there's so much that's changed about her. Probably why, pretty much, why Ezra has never brought her up. Maybe, that's another thing. But it's getting interesting. Like I said, each episode I like because it's getting interesting. Next episode, I believe it's pretty much our mid-season. It's our mid-season.
Yeah, it's obvious that it's like next episode is gonna be the North.
Yeah.
Our first look at the North.
Yeah, and this because I know there's 8 episodes in the season, so next episode will be our mid-season, pretty much. Not finale, but more mid-season, halfway point. Just to see where everything's going to go, pretty much. And see how the second half is going to take.
Right. So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about HBO/BBC original series, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
And again, just as a little reminder, it lets you guys know, because some people who are new to the channel or new to us, we usually record on Sundays pretty much, and then we try to get all these posted up. We'll spread out, but mainly when it comes to our SRB TV episodes, we try to get them out as soon as possible on Thursdays. So pretty much expect even Titans as well as a new episode of His Dark Materials pretty much on Thursday, so you can watch it and just keep up with us. But let us know what you guys thought about this episode. What did you think about it, especially for those newcomers following along with us. We kind of shocked, or did you kind of piece it together that who Mrs. Coultier was to Lyra? Did you kind of pinpoint it from the last episode or anything like that? The guy who's been traveling to our world. What his intentions, what do you think his connection is to this other guy is? Why is it so important to him? Do you think he's a close friend, a close ally? Do we trust him? That's the question I have. Especially if it's a known actor. Yeah. We all know if it's a known actor, this person's important. Like we said, it's going to come up at some point. That's the question we have. And again, your thoughts and theories about Mrs. Coulter.
Carlo. The guy who keeps on, his name is Carlo.
Carlo, pretty much. Thank you.
Yeah.
But even for Mrs. Coulter and her past, or even with the monkey and stuff like that, way things are going. Again, no spoilers, but will they eventually do explain that to us later in the books, or not books, but in the series of the books at least. Yeah. Do they dive into a little bit more of her past, or even that, because they've been teasing us a little by little. A little bit of little things here and there with their monkey, how far they're apart. I mean, are you guys just as curious as we are, especially for those who are watching this without reading the books? And just curious. Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this episode overall. Any thoughts or comments about our reaction, just post them down below. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRB TV, dealing with his Dark Materials, we will be tackling Season 1, Episode 4, the mid-season finale, I guess.
Yeah, it is, pretty much. Give me a moment. I just had it here. I had it in my back of my head already. It was very easy to remember at the time, but I can bring it up. Where are you? No, that's not what I wanted. It's a TV series. There we go. Sorry, my fault. This is all on me. Oh yes, armor.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And of course, this is once again been a very Golden Compass filled episode of SRB TV.
Delete the ometer. Get it right.
Whatever.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
As well as our other shows.
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
at Super React Bros.